Hello, and welcome to Hungary. Welcome to the Formula TUF2's Tour of Europe. I'm joined with Dobby. Hello, mate.
Hello everyone.
Sorry for the delays tonight. We've had a commentary issue last minute, and a couple of people failing to join the session, so it's been all up in the air. But I think we've got it under control now, hopefully.
Yeah, it's good that a few people that join late will get a chance to qualify now.
Yeah.
Don't want to be stuck at the back at Hungary when you've got pace and you didn't get a chance to qualify on a default setup. So I think the right decision was made.
Probably one of the last tracks you want to not be able to qualify in. And speaking of which, Shay and Luke both have qualifying bans, so good luck to them both fighting from the back.
It can be done. I mean, if you can go with some low wings and try and use the pit straight to get past people, it can be done.
Would you use low wings in here, or do you stack them right up?
I do now in the race. I used to go about 6'11" front wing.
Okay.
Rear wing. One day I went 4'11".
Okay.
And I got double overtake in a league race.
Just on the straight alone. Yeah. It's the only place you can really take over, though, isn't it? Well, turn 1 and 3. Maybe if you're feeling risky 4, but it's a feel.
Yeah. Where else? You know, just as you cross the sector 2.
When you come to that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
The right-hander in there, like you can get a move done in there if they've got a poor exit or they've got a bit twitchy in their high speed.
I find a lot of people like brake and turn in really early just to avoid. Oh, someone's gone wide already. So Williams have shown, I think.
Going on the pit straight, I don't know.
So he's gonna have to back out of that one. So Marin, I think, is the first guy on a lap. Let's have a look. The sky looks a bit dark. I wonder if we're going to get a bit of rain maybe in the race.
Yeah, or even later on in qualifying.
That'd be nice. Get your laps on early. I was saying, Marin's up in the mediums.
Yeah.
Marine, so. There's a couple actually. Destiny's taking the mediums. Fanatic's taking the mediums.
Feeling confident.
Yeah. I'd assume. Yeah, maybe that's it. I assume there's no rain at the start of the race if they're taking medium tyres, though. So obviously you'd want to get the quicker lap in.
Yeah. Well, maybe there's imminent rain coming, and they're thinking, if I just get a lap in here, and I could start top 10, but I don't know. I think I've been playing too much Motorsport Manager.
So Marin does a 1:17.4, 5/10 quicker than Fanatic. Brennan does a 1:18.2 in third. Stam goes P1 1:17.3. He's only a 10th quicker on the Ultra Softs.
Yeah, that's not a great lap from Stam. I'm sure he's got better in the tank.
Rip and Run are coming across the line. What's he got on the softs? Goes P4 1:18.1. And the fastest lap in the last race, Rip and Run.
Yeah, I know Marin got P2 in the last race. My memory's shocking. Can't remember who actually won in the end.
Winner, it was Destiny.
Destiny, yeah.
Yeah.
And he's just coming round the final corner on mediums, but he's pitting.
Yeah, I'm getting a bit of lag from him as well. I don't know if it's him or if it's just a spectator glitch. Looked to be all over the shop. Who's on a lap? That's close to the end. Is Marin going in for another one? Brennan getting out of the way for him. And no, he's coming in as well. Bjorn's just gone P3 on soft, so the 1:17.6.
Yeah, I think with the sort of only 15 people, I think using a harder tyre is more is a better option So
Yeah.
if there was 20, then
Yeah,
you'd be
that's right.
certainly you'd be well down.
Yeah,
So
that's
they
right.
fancy their chances of getting in the top 10 on the harder tyres.
You could do a one-stop ultras soft, you
You
think? Or
can, you can. If you just really stretch out the ultras,
yeah,
then yeah, you can actually take them to lap 8, lap 9. If
you
you
definitely
if you
do.
don't overheat.
Yeah, go on, sorry, mate.
Yeah, if you cook them early though, then you're just gonna have no pace. So you've really got to conserve in the first stint. But it could be good with track position. You know, people on, as long as you've got some straight line speeds, you're gonna hold a massive train up.
That's it.
You're gonna be, you've got track position.
The best thing about holding that up as well is that they are more likely behind you to get a bit of wing damage. So
Well, that's not hard. That's not hard, I think. But yeah, no, that's fair enough.
it's right though, isn't it? It's a tactic.
No,
Hold them up.
it's true. No, it's true. It never crossed my mind, but yeah, well, I may have done actually.
I'm usually in the pack. See, oh, Sean's out. I'm usually one of the guys in the pack losing my wing, so I talk from first-hand experience.
Yeah, oh, I hate that. You tiptoe around the back of someone and then someone else passes you,
Yeah,
and it's getting bad worse. Experienced that a bit too much in the previous season.
yeah. Tough one's not the
ideal.
most forgiving division.
No. I think I would still be racing, but my internet's frustrating. Like lagging out of races when you're sort of near the end is really annoying, and also it's unfair on other drivers as well.
Okay, Finn goes pole of the 117.2. I remember actually the year you won it. I think you were having issues and you're still joining back and still managing to. You still somehow managed to win the championship. I don't know how you did it, but
Yeah, that 2017. I don't know where my pace has gone. I am exploring certain areas, but it is a massive shame. But
I think it's the recruitment of aliens. I wouldn't take it too personally.
yeah, no, you say that, but people I was used to beat in the old TUF1. That I'm behind them now, so I
Yeah,
think it is. I don't know what it is. I think it's ERS management, but yeah, I'm looking into it.
I was doing a few laps in practice and I realised that there's no way you're gonna have to do some ERS management in this. You can't do a full lap without having to harvest.
Yeah. No, I think that's what it is. Like, I think it's harvesting.
Yeah. Okay, so
Because yeah, I
Brennan's
saw the gold bar at the beginning of the game, and I just thought, well, that doesn't mean anything. But
and then you realise it is.
yeah, it's got to be there for a reason. But it's just, I think it was more just annoyance of having to do ERS management. Like, in real life, I don't think they'll be like flipping the ERS management, like come out of turn one straight onto like something else. Like, I don't see them doing much pit work.
Like your fuel mix. Do you not think?
Fuel mix, yeah, I think they manage fuel.
Yeah, but with ERS, you don't think they do that from corner to corner as well?
No, well, I think they manage ERS, but I don't think it's as intense as the game.
Yeah, maybe.
When you're on board with, say you're on board with Hamilton in the race, he maybe flicks something on his on his steering wheel like 3 or 4 times a lap. They do brake bias,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's every sort of corner.
Yeah, you got so many options as well on the steering wheel as well. So Brennan's got quickest on 16.4 because you think you got the bias, you've got the diff, you've got like you said, your ERS, your fuel mix.
Yeah.
That's without all the other niggly little buttons.
Yeah.
Alex is on P2. So we're already a second quicker than what we were in the first runs.
Yeah, definitely. I think I remember TUF1 pole time But I think even a TUF2 pole time when Medium Pilot and Schumacher were fighting it out, I think they hit 1:14.9. I want to.
Okay, so Destiny's having a lot of issues at the moment, I think, with connection-wise. Catty, not done anything. SJ Mellor not set a time either. Shay, we know, and Luke have quali bands, so they won't be participating. Padge is getting ready.
Yeah, sorry about that.
That's right, mate. Rip and run. Yellow flags.
Yeah, Bjorn just had a little spin on exit of, I think it's turn 5. Where there's no sort of inside curve, it's just a grey bit of concrete.
Yeah.
And if you touch that grey bit of concrete,
yeah, you've gone.
Yeah.
Rip and run goes P3, 117.2.
Luke is facing the wrong way. I thought he had a quali ban.
Yeah, I think he's just come out to save his setup.
Save his setup.
Yeah. Majestic. Well, he's doing his tyres all the world good. It's a good thing he gets fresh ones to start off with.
Yeah, no, he's currently P11. Is he coming in the pits? No, he's not. Well, he was going to set some sort of time here.
Oh, that was his out lap, so he's going to give it a flying lap.
So yeah,
and then...
no, he's on a flying lap now.
Yeah, so I'm assuming he's just going to...
He may duck into the pits, but I think he will be in front of Sheo for completing the sector time.
Oh, okay. So Shay, if you're listening, you know what to do. Well, Shay's gone out on a soft, so... I suppose it doesn't really matter if you've got a qualifying ban which tyres you go out on, so...
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's all good, but if... Well, they'll be ahead of Shone because he's binned it.
Yeah,
and
true.
SJ Mellor and Katami still haven't set a lap time yet.
There's yellows in sector 2 again, and I'm just following Majestic. I'm at P10 at the moment, hasn't set a time.
Yeah.
I believe Marine just set a time, 1:16.6 on softs. Here comes Majestic, across the line, stays P10. Rip and runs retired from 5th. This is
I'm expecting to see
Bjorn.
someone in the 15s.
I think the problem is so many people are going softs. So I think like
Yeah,
you probably
that's
see
true,
Marine,
that's
Stam, Vin maybe get the 15s, but they're all on softs. Brennan is just under 5 minutes away from his first pole in TUF.
Wow.
Which would be nice. He had a really good quali last time in Germany. I think he started P5 and me and him had an instant on lap 1, unfortunately. Which he retired from.
No, we caught that. Well, Andy saw that and said that he had an incident and had a recovery drive.
Yeah, he retired and I came back to P9, I think. I got taken out by Alan Kay as well that race. It was quite eventful. Right, there's not a lot going on.
Turn 1, was it?
Yeah, it was
On
literally just going into just after turn 3, and it was just like four cars on top of each other, and yeah, it just got squeezed.
Yeah, it is a shame we missed it all. But...
Yeah, it was a shame to be fair, considering what I saw.
Yeah.
I think Fnatic 2 stopped and still managed to finish roughly P6. So there's definitely more points at hand.
That's the thing, like missing the beginning of the race, like, I couldn't keep track of what had happened.
Yeah.
It was frustrating. If you speak to Andy, I was half being an idiot, and because it was asking me to enable settings on YouTube to allow streaming.
Okay.
But I think I was being an idiot because I think I was signed into my YouTube account,
I
which has
see.
never streamed before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I couldn't find it. It took about 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but I was absolutely raging.
Fair enough, it happens, man. It's all good. We're live now. we're all good after a few issues ourselves tonight. Alex is trying to spoil the party. He's done a 1:15.7, so he's the first guy into the 15s. He's trying to stop Brennan from getting that pole. Is anyone further on? Jessic's on a warm-up. Destiny's still teleporting everywhere. And that's it. So if I go on,
see what Marin goes out on. Marin is Ultras. Going out on, looks like Ultras.
Yeah.
So he current best time on soft, so he's committed now.
I'd be surprised if he gets anything over a 1:15.5. To be honest, I think I see him improving by 1.1 or 2 seconds.
Yeah, he may choose to abandon his lap and see maybe towards the end of the lap if he's still in P3, he'll think, okay, that's good enough.
Yeah, maybe. Vin's gone 4th, 17 flat. And again, he's on the softs. Decent. If I was Marin, I'd leave it, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Stay on softs, course behind the other two.
Yeah.
And just make sure you stay in front of Vin Blanc.
Stam's out on the Ultras as well, so if he completes the lap, expect him to improve.
Yeah, so he's currently on his out lap. Marin's going for it. Let's have a look now. Rides the curb. And away we go.
Fnatic and Destiny have only set laps on the medium, they've just gone out on fresh sets of softs as well, so they'll be improving.
Yeah.
Well, should be.
I think they underappreciated how fast this qualifying would be.
Yeah. Well, because I think it's a shame on this game that we don't get to see a true qualifying battle because of tyres. I think it's the same in real life. Well, it's not the same as real life, but it's a shame that people feel that they want to go on softs and mediums.
Yeah, there are certain tracks that it does give you an advantage.
Yeah.
Like obviously this might be one now where you see a lot of the top guys going for the softs, medium, one stop. But then you could have guys like Alex and Brennan who throw a spanner in the works and do a 2-stop and manage to put it off.
Yeah, it's just 2-stopping around here. Oh, Marion lost it on the final corner. Doesn't improve, probably to his benefit.
So Brennan's retired. Vin Blanc looks like he's done with his lap. Destiny's retired. Fnatic's on softs and he's about to retire. Good night. So it's Stan then. Can he foil Alex's pole position?
Yeah, it looks like he's pushing at the moment.
So Katamise and SJ Miller didn't set a time at all, so...
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe they want completely fresh tyres and start P12. It's not a bad idea from Katamise and SJ Miller.
No.
P12 and P13.
Keep an eye on what they start on, so Stan round the last corner. P2. So only the one guy in the 15s. 6/10 slower than Alex on that lap. It's not tremendous pace.
PC's no ABS user. I think no assists in general, so it's,
nice, good work.
Quality. Yeah.
I'm not a no assist user myself, but I can imagine it's not the easiest track to be a no assist user.
Line and breaking points.
Yeah, especially sector 2.
Yeah.
Okay, so the running order will be Alex PC, Stam, Brennan, Marine, Vin Blanc, Destiny, Fnatic, Rip and Run, Majestic, Bjorn, Luke, Katamise, SJML, Sheo and Olukian. And that's it, the 15.
Yeah, it'd be good to see how the Ultra runners get on and see if there's any one-stops. It is definitely possible, I have done it before.
Would you go softs or mediums?
What, If I was doing the one stop on the ultras,
Yeah.
definitely mediums.
Yeah.
They seem to go for ages, the mediums, so that you can get a good 30 laps out of the mediums.
Yeah, they are very slow though.
Yeah, but
then
with track
again,
position on this track,
yeah, you've only got to defend 1 or 2 corners, so
yeah,
save your ERS up through the lap and then just use it on the pit straight.
That's it. If anyone's trying a 2-stop, then they've got to have some low wings because they will get stopped in the pack.
Yeah, I'll like I said, we'll keep an eye now on SJ Miller, Cat and Mies, those sort of guys, because I'd be surprised if they go for ultras, but they might do.
Yeah, but having that 2 laps fresh at ultras to start when, you could definitely do a 1-stop.
You could definitely do the 1-stop, but you're not going to feel the benefit of those ultras until the grid starts to space out a little bit.
Yeah, and yeah, it depends. But if you have one bad moment where you sort of light up the rear, you put too much power down and spin up the rear tyres and overheat them, then
Yeah,
yeah,
you're
it
gone.
just completely ruins the strategy.
All will be revealed. What's your predictions for the race winner?
Oh, it's a tough one. I'll go Alex PC though on pole.
Nice, okay.
We
Two
got
stop or
formation
1
now?
stop? Yeah, I believe so, yeah.
I think he'll 1-stop. I think he'll be sensible in 1-stop and just maintain track position.
Okay, I'm trying to...
I just want to have another look at what tyres people are on, and then I'll come to another judgment. What about yourself?
I'm going to go for Marine, to be honest. Marine.
Yeah, well, it's good performance last week, so he's in form.
There we go, we got
Highest
broadcast.
soft runner as well.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I can see him. Well, given that he gets no trouble, I think he had an incident with Shea in Britain, which cost him highly. I'm not sure where he was running at that time, but if he can keep his nose clean, get his stop done, I think he'll win it. But like you said, I am interested to see how the front 3 do compare.
Yeah, I think this could be a tough race. You got last week's race winner Destiny in P6 on the softs. He's clearly got some pace, and then the 2 Greek boys as well. I think last week they chose the wrong strategy. They went for a 2-stop, then everyone else went for a 1-stop.
Yeah.
They clearly had good pace, so.
So Shea and SJ Mel are the only guys on mediums. We've got the front 3 and Rip and Run all on ultra softs, so we'll kind of see how Rip and Run does from P8 on used ultras. Let's see if he can maybe claim a few scalps early doors and get himself in a nice run in.
Yeah, the start's very important here because you can be stuck behind that person for a long time. So it's yeah, they say it's like Monaco without the barriers. So turn 1, turn 3, very important.
Right, yo. Everybody's formed up.
So I'll get it back. I'll get it back.
Yeah, that'd be cool, man. Sweet. I got quite a nice view of the old field actually at the moment. I want to see the front. Can you give me the front, please, Codemasters? There we go. I'll do it myself. It feels like a stall. What's going on here? Is anybody moving? And they Majestic gets a drive through. It's a decent start from Alex. There's a Ferrari gone wide. Stam's gone deep. Marine's gone up through the middle. And he's jumped Stam. There's a wing gone missing somewhere. Marine's lost a couple of places. Catty's up into P6, P5 already. Oh no, he spun it.
Oh no.
And then he's reversed straight into Majestic. Catty. So after all that, Stam's back into P2. And Destiny's up into P3 just ahead of his teammate. Fanatic's in P5. And Majestic's retired. I don't know what happened at the start there in terms of pulling away, but they seem to take an age. And there's contact somewhere.
Whoa, big stop at the back. They've all had to like lift off because there was a car just stationary in the middle of the track. It was
Marin, yeah. I tried to get on board with that. To blast the Brennan as well. I don't know if he's trying to put a move on Brennan because he's down to P13. Yeah, oh, Academy's has gone again. He's taking Shawn out. Oh my days, man! What's going on here?
Let's see who goes in the pits. Yeah, Shawn's got absolutely no front wing at all.
So Caddy, I think he's just given up. Yep, he's disqualified. He's going the wrong way. Shawn's in the pits, Brennan's in the pits, Luke's in the pits, Marin's keeping going, so my prediction of him winning looks short to shit, to be fair.
Well, let's see if he's escaped wing damage and he's got good pace, then he could still be a problem.
Yeah, he's still got to do the one stop, but Fanatic's made his way up into P3, and you know, he's also on the softs, as is Destiny just behind him, and Bjorn and Vin Blanc, so it's going to be tough. Shea just behind them on mediums in P7, so if he can stay on the back of these lot, he could be in for a good race.
Yeah, I was trying to look at positions again. I think it was, yeah, Fnatic up 4, Destiny up 2, Bjorn up 5, Shea's up 7 as well, could be one to watch.
Yeah. Look at the big losers though, Marin down 6, Brennan down 8.
Yeah.
Academy's having Academy's great start and then binning it. Again, Majestic's had no luck this season.
Was he like legit P5? Or
yeah,
and then he lost it, or was it like a massive dive bomb? And
no,
then he was always in his spaces. He was legit P5.
He put a move into turn 3 on his teammate, I think, and then he's just got on the power too early and spun it, and he's hit the barrier on the inside left.
Wow, that's a great launch because he was P12 off the start, so he's gained 7 places and then binned it. That's annoying. That's frustrating.
So Destiny, I think, has got a bit of damage. He is lagging everywhere, man. I don't know if it's just me, but it looks like he's... I'm watching from Shea's view, and it looks like he is literally lagging all over the shop, so...
What, jolting about?
Yeah, just...
I haven't seen anything on my screen, but...
He's lost a couple of places to Vin Blanc and Bjorn as well, so... This is an absolute nightmare to drive behind. Are you seeing any lag, or is it just myself?
I'm not seeing any lag, but I'm not a great person to ask, because...
Yeah, maybe hopefully then...
sometimes it's syncing with other people. I think sometimes depends how the sync goes, personally.
Hopefully like then Shea's not getting any.
Yeah, I think Destiny might have light green wing damage or yellow wing damage because he's not hitting the apexes and he's looking very sort of cautious in the corners.
I think Shea is seeing lag, to be honest, because he's very tentative around him.
Yeah, and that's it. Shea's all over him on the medium tyres as well. Destiny's on the soft, so I think Destiny's got some sort of problem, and he's dropped away from the back of Vin Blanc massively.
Yeah, and Fnatic's already picked up a nice gap, 2-second gap on Bjorn, so he's positioned well at the moment. Only two seconds off Stam, who's on Ultras.
Yeah. Maybe favourite at the moment, Fnatic. And
Stam's managed to get Alex PC back in as well, so see if he can do anything under DRS. Destiny and Shea are swapping positions. See, I can't. Let's get off that.
SJ Mellor's now all over the back of Shea.
Yeah, that's no ideal when you're behind the lagged car and you've got someone coming up.
Yeah.
Behind you. Bjorn and Vin Blanc are battling. Vin Blanc's gone past Bjorn. He doesn't look like he's going to get back at him. DRS as well into turn 2 and turn 3. There he goes, 1.8 behind Fnatic. Let's see if he can close that gap up.
Yeah. Just trying to have a look at Destiny's car. I think he's missing the front left end plate. But it's hard to see because you can't. You've got to wait for the camera. Yeah, he's missing the front left end plate, and that is explaining why the two medium runners are all over him.
Yeah.
It's not a track you want any sort of wing damage on.
Not at all.
The amount of corners.
I think, would you not just commit to a two-stop early doors, get your wing fixed, and
maybe do a few laps though, just to get some sort of usage out of the tyre.
yeah. And again, the same thing's happened again. I think where Destiny's just gone missing. There we go. Shea's got the move done.
That's the corner. If you've got wing damage just before the sector 2 beam timing line, then it's a high-speed corner and you just run wide. And Shea just straight through.
I don't know whether SJML have picked up wing damage there. No. So who's in?
Coming to the pits early.
Stam, Rip and Run,
place.
Alex. We got all the ultra soft runners who are in the top 10 are all in. So it's not worked out well for Rip and Run, who's
getting his wing changed.
he looks like he may lose out to Brennan then, who definitely has to stop again. Show one on the back of Luke. Let's have a look if he can do anything on the DRS. Both these pitted lap 1.
It's very, very early for the two leaders to come in from mediums to the end. So they pitted at the end of lap 5, so they are looking to do 30 laps. I think it can be done. Mediums do go forever, but it's gonna be, they're going to be very slow at the end if they are for one stop.
SJML has just gone wide. I don't know if he's maybe having trouble behind Brennan. Marine's gone through. Yeah, I think what 5 laps? 5 laps on those ultras, and the only would have done 1 lap. And an out lap, of course, in quali. So yeah, it's not a lot of laps really. And Vin Blanc has just got past Stam into turn 1 and the DRS, and that is for the lead.
Oh, he's got past Fnatic.
Yeah.
So they're both on the softs. So that is, past the lead.
It could potentially be the net P1. Of course, we'll have to see how the boys are doing.
Keep an eye on the gap to the leader, because Alex PC is 18.7 behind Vin Blanc, and Stam is 20 seconds, and that is very close to being in their pit window. So that's, with track position being crucial, I'll keep an eye on the gap. Hovering at 18.8.
I can't watch Destiny. Sean just got past Luke. Luke's gonna have another look at the inside, is he? How's his braking? He's broke too late. He's side by side. It's a great angle, thank you. And Sean just leaves Luke out to dry, says see you later, and takes P11. Marin's got past Destiny, so let's have a look what he got. He's only 2.7 behind Shea, who is on the slower tyre. Fnatic already 1.3 behind Vin Blanc. Vin Blanc is on the charge.
He's got good pace. He's chipping away at the leads. He's 9.4 off the lead, and that's coming down on the mediums.
Nice.
And compare that to Alex PC and Stam, it was 18.8, it's now 19.1, so Shay's got as good a pace as the pole sitter at the moment, so he'll be annoyed about his qualifying ban.
Yeah, so he should be. Three-way battle at the back here, between the two Williams and Force India. SJML has just got past Luke. Is he going to have a look on the inside? Gets it done. Can you have a look at Showan? No, he's too far back.
with because Alex PC and Stan pitted so early, they've gone on to fresh mediums, but the softs are still quite fresh themselves, so
Yeah.
they're not going to get any sort of undercut whatsoever. So they are going to lose track position, and the gap is increasing all the time. So I don't know if it was just better off for them to sort of not tiptoe round, but just be really cautious and sort of bunch up the soft runners till they had a good lap to pit on.
Okay, Luke's out. Yeah, because they could have, like you said, there's only, you know, as long as they can defend, as long as the soft runners didn't get past, they still had track position.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's no undercut with mediums. As you say, they are dead slow.
Yeah.
And the softs at 8 laps old, that's fine. They'll still have great pace. And be nicely warmed up as well.
And I'd assume they've gone for a one stop because they would have surely gone for the softs over the mediums.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's no point going mediums. Unless they've only got one set of softs for the race though. I don't know, I can't remember what the tyre selection is, but no.
Wouldn't you do an ultras, soft ultras though? Because you could definitely do that. I mean, you could pit on lap 5, 6 like they did.
I think you'd be
I
tight with
don't know.
tyres on the ultras, soft ultras, because the ultras are they just die out quick, and I think the softs from memory, I think they go 15 to 20 laps. I know it's not very precise, but the ultras are definitely 5 to 7 laps, and then you can push them 8 or 9, but then they'll be dead slow, so it's a bit tight.
And who knows whether or not we'll see rain. Doesn't look like it so far, but
it can come in quick.
Yeah.
And there is one black cloud.
Just the one. SML sets the fastest lap of the 121. Let's have a look. Mateus has said, Corey with that sexy accent. Cheers, darling. He's such a perv, man.
Fair enough. No, it's not fair enough, but
he's also saying one stop is basically impossible with ultra softs, so there we go.
No. It's possible, but you've got to run lean on the exit. You've got to nurse the tyres on the first stint, and it pays off because you've got track position.
6 laps definitely wasn't long enough.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. I generally throughout my life, I've done 8 or 9 laps on the ultras before. Yeah, I was slow towards the end, but I was bunching people up, so.
After that wing damage, you get me? God, man. Trying to get the people behind you in trouble.
Yeah, just trying to cause a bit of drama.
Right, so Alex and Stam have already managed to get to the back of Destiny. There's Alex going past.
Destiny with that wing damage.
It's cost him so much.
Really
Man.
surprised. I'm really surprised he hasn't pitted yet. But mediums will definitely go to the end now, and he is losing so much time.
Yeah, he's already going to drop down to P8 anytime soon. There we go, stabs up the inside. Wasn't taking no for an answer.
Destiny's fighting back though, around the outside with wing damage. Surely going to have to give that up.
Yeah, I'd come in now. But I suppose he's going to get DRS, so he's going to get a little bit quicker on this lap. I suppose when he's out with the DRS window next lap, I'd expect him to come in next lap.
Yeah, the cornering speed though, DRS probably worth 4 or 5 tenths at best, and then the cornering speed, he's losing easily a second or 2 a lap.
SJ Mella, quickest guy on the track at the moment, is after a point. He's already on the inside of Brennan, so look if we get a nice broadcast view. No, we just get it of his rear wing. And he's up the inside. Can Brennan come back? No, he can't. Estremel up into P10.
Yeah, Brennan's got, he had to pit on lap 1, so he's got older tyres.
Just a point about Destiny. I mean, if he pitted a lap or two ago, like he should have, he probably would have come out in P8. Now that he pits, if he pits now, he may come out behind Rip and Run, and then have a gearbox full of S.J. Meller as well, which isn't ideal. Bjorn's in the pits, so he's the first of the soft runners to come in.
Yeah, it's 12 laps. Should be thinking about track position.
Is he going to stop and go?
Yeah, he's stopped on my screen.
Yeah, same. There we go. That worked. Yes, mediums. Destiny's in finally as well. Are we going to get a wing change? Yes, we are.
Ooh. Got a corner cutting penalty. Gained 1 place, and got a stop go for it on the first lap. Sounds a little bit harsh, but
I'm sure we'll hear more about that if so. Yeah, if so, if it's sent in as so, we'll have a little look. Maybe take it off.
Yeah. If he gets stuck behind someone, which his 5 second stop go would have meant he wouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Then, I mean, there's nothing that can be done.
Yeah, you can't account for that time lost, can you really?
Well, to be fair, he's got 13 seconds clear air at the moment, unless someone else hits, which Fnatic has. He's actually slipped off the back of Ben Blanc quite a lot. I don't know if that was just because he came into the pits, but...
Who was that, sorry?
Fnatic, I think he was a good 5-6 seconds behind Ben Blanc in the end.
Okay. Is Bjorn going to be able to get past? Right, so he's roughly 5 seconds behind Alex and Stam. There we go, 5.1 behind Alex and Stam, and they've definitely got to pit again. So Stam's gone for a move on the outside. Alex fighting back. Stam's got a lot more ERS, sorry. And he gets the move done.
Yeah, that should be done deal.
You're not going to battle it through there, are you?
Aye.
What is that left-hander called?
I've been up into the chicane before. Wasn't very happy about it, but yeah.
It was Nox, was it?
No. No, it would be funny to commentate with Oxox tonight because we have had some battles out on track.
Yeah, I think everybody has, to be honest. I think everybody's had an instant with Ox before now. Destiny's just got past Rip and Run, and Vin Blanc, who is the race leader, is in the pits. Marin's in the pits.
Maybe that's why Oxox bottled it. He didn't want to.
He didn't want to commentate with you.
Speak to me about that. Yeah.
He didn't want to be caught off guard, like.
No, I'm not that bad. I'm not going to have to go at him on air. Get my business done privately.
Right. And I give Shay a little moment of leading on stream. I know he'd like that. That's enough.
Yeah, he just needs to keep pumping in these fast lap times because he's still gaining. He's gaining on everyone, and
he'll be on the quicker lap.
Pits in clear air.
Yeah, he'll be on the faster tyre as well.
Yeah,
he's got a nice gap actually he's got a nice gap to Destiny at the moment. He's 35 seconds, so at worst he'll come out in P8.
Yeah, I think the pit stop is looking like it's costing about 20 seconds, so wouldn't be surprised if he comes out in P6. Well, just in front of Marin. Oh, sorry, P5 then. And he's gaining all the time. He's got good pace.
Yeah, I think Vin Blanc is starting now just to warm his tyres up and bring that gap down a little bit. Other than that,
yeah, that's true.
Again, we keep an eye on it. Right, Alex behind. No, sorry. Yeah. Alex too far back behind Stam.
As we said, Vin Blank did overcut both Stam and Alex PC on the softs. Because they
Yeah, that's right, yeah. I think they spend too much time battling each other as well.
Yeah, and also when you pit that early, you're coming straight back into the pack. It's barely split up from the start of the race.
That's
so
right,
you're just going to get held up. And I think they did behind Destiny as well.
Which would not have been ideal.
No.
It's cost quite a few people some valuable time today. Marin, P6 at the moment. He has Bjorn behind him. He's only 6.3 behind Fnatic. It's not a bad recovery so far.
No, really decent. He's actually, I think he's just actually made his second stop as well. Oh no, first stop. He's eating away at the leader at the moment.
I suppose when we know, when Shea pits, we'll know his pace relative to Vin Blanc, who effectively is the leader.
Yeah. Yeah, and as you said, Vin Blanc it was 7.8 the other lap, and now it's 5.7, so...
The time's starting to come down.
Yeah.
I think a podium's probably a stretch for Shea in this one, but I don't see a P5, I don't see a P5, P6 being too difficult, especially if Marin and Bjorn start battling it out here.
Yeah, I think Bjorn's just come into Shea's pit window now. He's 20.2 seconds behind. Shea's actually, I don't know if he's just overheated the tyre, just had a moment coming out of the chicane, but his pace has dropped off dramatically, and it's only lap 17, so if he's struggling on the mediums, then he won't be able to go to the softs.
Not 17 laps, yeah, 17 laps.
I think he's cooked them. I think he's had a moment or two and he's just cooked them.
Vin Blanc's brought it down to 4.6.
Because usually the mediums, they hold their pace. Even when they're old, they don't have that much of a differential to fresh mediums. Not that Vin Blanc would close like 3 or 4 seconds in two or three laps.
Yeah. Although he is very quick. But yeah, it's a lot of time.
Unless there's a raw pace advantage, I don't think there is, it's that dramatic. Because I remember Shea at the beginning of this game was absolutely rapid.
Yeah, he is pretty quick, to be fair. He just...
Were you on board with him just then?
No, did he...
His back end's all over the place, so he hit the curb, back end stepped out.
Maybe pushing a bit too hard. I think he needs to remember he's not racing Vin Blanc.
Yeah.
And when it comes, just let him go. And don't waste too much time. So I'll come through here.
No, it's right. It's calmed down like the second half of this lap, but you know, up the uphill left-hander turn 4.
Yeah.
Clomped the inside curb and just the back end stepped out. And if he was struggling with tyre temps, then that just really wouldn't have helped.
We'll stay on board a minute. There's nothing happening at the moment, so we'll just see.
Yeah.
How he does in this one. Brennan's come in again. He's made his second stop. He's a good 18 seconds behind Sean in P11. So I'd expect to make another stop himself. There you go. I think he's taking that a lot better.
Yeah, it looks better now, and the gap's actually sort of started to hold again.
Maybe he's listening to the stream and he's taking your word of advice.
Yeah, no, it just didn't make sense. Like he was losing the second or two a lap, and now it's just all of a sudden it's held. So it's driving sort of solidly. Don't know what ballast he's running, but if it's anything higher than 8, then well, no, it wouldn't be but if it's 8, then
It's too high.
take it easy.
Yeah. Something I'm quite interested in is Stam being 6/10 behind Alex in qualifying, both on the ultra softs, and Stam's pulling a gap now, and he's got a lot more ERS, so Stam's race pace is a lot better than Alex's. So 6/10 is a lot in qualifying, but he's doing really well in the race.
Yeah, I was on board for the second half of Stam's lap in qualifying, and just the fast right-hander before the sector 2 timing beam just missed the apex and ran wide. And definitely, it wasn't a clean lap. I didn't see the first half of it, but
okay. So it wasn't raw pace; it was just a mistake.
Yeah, I don't think he got a. I don't think he hooked up a lap.
Fair. Fnatic is now closing in onto. Sorry, Fnatic's closing into Alex as well.
Yeah. Fnatic on fresher tyres as well. Yeah, Stam and Alex will have the older of the tyres towards the end as well.
And he's maintaining the gaps. Go on, sorry, mate.
Stam's first run, he did 17.1 on ultras, so he made a mistake and then he went out on softs. Only improved by about a tenth, so, and then whacked in a 16.3. So
Shay's in.
I just don't think Shay's in on the softs.
Where's he going to come out? P6, 7, maybe P7, I think.
Yeah.
Marin and Bjorn are both passed, so okay. What's he got?
Yeah, and maybe I got on board with him. He's got the green spanner sign. I don't know if he. I don't know if this means it, but I think he may have tweaked his wing angle in the pit stop, and that could be a very good move if he wants to get past people.
As in, you think he's running lower wing?
I think he's tweaked it because I'm just going through. I've got the telemetry on, and none of the green spanners are lighting up apart from
Shay's. And he's harvesting ERS as well, so.
And that's it. But
Sean's pitted, so he's now P12 at the back. SJ Mellor also come into the pits, full 14 seconds ahead of Brennan, so I think it looks as if he's solidifying the points. So look, Fnatic closing on Alex. DRS open, he's not going to try into turn 1. Rides the curb a little bit, has to be careful there.
Yeah, definitely not a curb to go on. Well, like most of them around here.
Yeah.
He's got a good exit, he'll be brave to make a move.
This is the worst thing about the track, is when you like massively quicker than someone is ahead of you and you've got to follow them for a full lap.
Yeah. Definitely, it's just worth building up ERS and just really concentrating on getting the perfect exit out of the last corner.
Yeah. Oh, someone's gone on a spin. Chase spun. Ah, what are you doing? You absolute bottle job. What are you doing?
He must have clipped the grey concrete curb.
I think so, and I think he's lost a bit of his wing as well. Dirty tyres. Oh well, all that for nothing.
Still points to be had, but he'll be disappointed because he was looking good. And it would have been good entertainment for us as well.
Yeah, we would have seen some overtakes. I think that's ruined our fun, to be honest.
Well, I don't know. I think it's Fnatic's just side by side with Alex PC though. I'd say that.
He's got the move done. He's around the outside. Alex coming back.
Leaving space.
There we go. Alex goes wide, and Fnatic's got it done. There we go. Sorry I missed that, guys. And Shay's coming to the pits. So damage limitation for him. Eshimela, I think, yeah, will take the position. Let's have a look at. So, Stam 2.4 behind Vinblanc, his teammate in the lead. Could be a Merc one too.
Yeah.
Who said this?
Very good pace.
Who said this game was unrealistic? Yeah,
and count that out though. He's just got past Ali's PC and into clear air. Been bottled up for a while.
See if Alex can get back at him. No. Yeah, Vinblanc has been doing a lot of harvesting. He's just gone onto hot lap mode to try and build a gap between himself and his teammate.
Yeah, and immediately he's pulled away a few tenths.
Yeah, back up to 3 at least.
Yeah. Like, Sam's going to really struggle now towards the end. He's on 18 lap hold mediums. He's got 11 laps to go. Well, 12 including the end of this one, so...
Tell you what.
It'll be touch and go. I think at this stage you need to work out, is it worth staying out and hanging it up to the end and possibly losing more time, or do you just take your medicine and hit for the softs?
I'd go for it, yeah.
Yeah.
Outside bet could be Marine to get P3. He's just
shown good pace.
Just over 5 seconds behind Alex. So he's roughly, what, 10 seconds? Just under 10 behind Stan. 10 laps to go. I think that's maybe a stretch too far.
Set to yellows, and it's Sheo again on the same corner. You're definitely clipping that inside curve, because I've done that many times. You clip that inside curve and round you go.
I think he's decided to park it up. Is he gonna go? Oh, he's waiting for the leaders to go past.
Yeah.
And now he's just mowing the grass. And he's retired. Unsurprisingly, threw away a heap of points to it.
Yeah.
And that would throw a spanner in the works now if a safety car did come out. Be very interesting. 10 laps.
Yeah, it was possible, but I'm glad it didn't, because it just didn't deserve one. That's all.
No.
Yeah,
it would be
cool
everybody on ultras to the end.
Yeah, no, yeah, it would be entertaining, but when you've planned out a strategy and you've outplayed everyone in the strategy, then it's just disappointing to see the safety car come out.
Yeah. I remember we did a race in Germany for like a warm-up race for the league before on this game, like the first warm-up race we really did, and there was like a 10-car pile-up. You might have been racing actually.
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Do you remember a 10-car pile-up on like turn 2 or whatever it was? Safety car didn't come out. One person decides to like go into a wall and the safety car comes out. It's like, what is this game?
Yeah. I don't want to defend Codemasters, but it just must be sort of, well, it's probably doable, but just the technology and like for the game to know.
I can imagine the coding is massively excessive, but don't call yourself Codemasters.
Yeah, yes.
You know. But I'm not gonna, slag them off. They bring us the game, we buy it every year. They know we're gonna buy it every year.
Yeah.
We threaten not to buy it, we buy it, and then complain about the same shit.
I do think it's a good game. But the ideas are great. It's just the bugs. That's all. But I mean, it's not been too bad this year. I remember.
Ooh, Alex got for a dive. Sorry. Oof.
Jeez. That come out of nowhere. It's been a nice, quiet, civilised race, and then straight out the inside.
Alex throwing shade.
I remember the beginning of 2017, and that was actually unplayable online.
Yeah, that's right.
A week.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. And even after that, the safety car, you couldn't use the safety car at all throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
Like, how bad's that?
People just used to get disqualified. Like, they cross the line, they get disqualified.
That's right.
For not using the correct tyre compounds.
That's right. Yeah.
I think they genuinely thought that was the rules, but you have to use 2 different set of dry compound tyres. That's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's no set tyre which you must use in the race.
I don't think so anymore. I do remember. I'm pretty sure Japan last year you had to use hards
at some point.
Again, I may be wrong, and it may have been 2016, but I know definitely on one of them you most definitely had to use hards at Suzuka, which you would have anyway.
Yeah.
Because the tyre deg is insane. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's just yeah, it's just weird. Like it must have come from somewhere. So.
Okay, 7 laps left of this eternal race, which will forever go down in TUF history.
Hungary's always a long one.
Always.
I mean, if it rained as well, then that would be savage.
It would be fun though, just to see people go through Sector 2.
Yeah.
I'll tell you one thing I haven't kept an eye on is penalties, so I have no idea where anyone's going to finish. Which I think isn't...
I could look, but I'm not gonna.
Yeah, leave it. I think it'd be nice just to have a nice surprise to find out Vin Blank's got 15 seconds and he finishes P4 or something. It'd be nice.
Yeah. Nah. I don't think I've seen his name flash up that much.
No. It's like Stam, he must have been so gutted when he crossed the line in Austria. P1, he ends up like P3 or P4.
Oh, I missed that race.
That was such a good race, man. If you get an hour, go back and watch the race. It was such a good race.
Yeah, I want to. I haven't kept up to date with TUF1 races, which is annoying.
I did miss last night. I don't know if it was a good race or anything, but yeah, TUF1 this season has been really good. Last week in Baku was really good. It's worth a watch, most definitely.
Oh, yeah, Baku is drama track.
Yeah, it lived up to the hype as well, man.
Yeah, they'll see it in real life. They've extended the contract to 2023.
Yeah, I think it deserves it. It's been so good the last couple of years.
Yeah, definitely. And then it's high drama. You get safety cars because it's a street track, and then the long straight.
What's your favourite moment so far from? If you got one from the Baku races? Bottas nipping. I was going to say Bottas nipping Stroll on the line was pretty funny, but
yeah, that was classic. I don't want to say Vettel hitting Hamilton with his tyre. I mean, it'll be talked about in decades, centuries. It'll be talked about, but
that race was so mad, man. That baffled me how so Vettel went in for his stop going, and Hamilton obviously had to go in because his headrest was loose, and he come out just behind him like. How fuming would you be if you were Hamilton?
Yeah, no, he really should have won that race. He would have won that race without the headrest issue.
Yeah, I suppose it didn't matter too much in the end because. Sorry, Sean's just got past Brennan for the last point. Yeah, because Vettel ultimately bottled it, but.
Yeah, I think next season with I think Leclerc, it's going to be like when Ricciardo joins Red Bull.
Do you think?
Yeah, I honestly do. I mean, the guy's just outdriven the Sauber for the whole
Ah
season.
man, yeah, he
And
did so well last
I
year.
don't think I don't think Ericsson's that much of a slouch. Like, he's been level with most teammates at Sauber,
Yeah,
and level and maybe just a bit beaten, but he's had good drivers as teammates. So,
he's not disgraced himself, really, is he?
no, and I think he improved a lot last season. I think Ericsson actually did well last season.
Yeah, he got a couple of points finishes last year, didn't
Yeah, he's got good points finishes. He's got a good racecraft. Like he's quite aggressive.
he? I think that'd be
I suppose.
if Leclerc could go there and sort of show Seb up. Questions would be asked about Seb.
Yeah, it's gonna be they're gonna push each other along. I reckon it'll be worth a tenth or two a lap.
I tell you what, I would have
Like,
loved to have seen Max with Seb at Red Bull. Or
yeah,
even in the future to see Max against Seb, because I do think Max would.
there's too much ego there. They'll be crashing every other race.
Yeah, I think Max would do him.
Yeah, definitely.
Sean's in again, okay. He's only done. I think I just seen. Oh, he's retired. I think he got a stop course, he's retired. So there we go, boys. Anyone who finishes is a point scorer.
Yeah, Fanatics sort of didn't have the pace I was thinking he might have done, but he's still gaining on Stan, who is now going to be extremely vulnerable, and he's dropped off to 8.6 seconds behind Vin Blanc. So
he's got 3 laps to do it. I'd fancy him. And with Alex only 2 seconds behind as well, it'll be interesting to see if he can carry himself through.
yeah, maybe he's been more sensible on his tyres this stint, knowing that he had to get to the end, and Stan's just gone out the traps a bit hot.
Stam's used it up a lot. He's starting to harvest now, but I think he should have started harvesting a lot sooner than what he did. Because
Yeah.
Alex is gaining a little bit.
Natty's just going to get much better traction out of the last corner on those fresher tyres now, but they're only 8 laps fresher mediums, so
I think when you get to the stage of 27 laps, though, I think that's a lot.
yeah, definitely it has to hit the cliff. But I think that they just seem to keep going. Like, the pace just drops off, like, really slowly on the mediums. Like, unless you overheat them, then they're not going to go off the cliff too bad.
Yeah. Yeah, the gap is roughly only, yeah, it's 5 tenths, so it was only, what, a couple of tenths less than what it was. Fnatic needs to keep it clean.
Yeah.
I think he's struggling with his tyres as well.
What, Fnatic?
Yeah, he's been very cautious.
Yeah. And I was thinking maybe he's saving ERS, but he's not. He's only got 29%. Yeah, he's only running medium, but
Alex has dropped back off again. He's harvesting. Okay, here we go. What can we see here? Now I think you might see it to move into turn 2.
so he's quite far back.
Yeah, Stam has the straight line speed by the looks of things.
Yeah, and expect Stan, if he gets anywhere near him, to cover the inside.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know what the penalty situation is. I don't know if that's making Fnatic just cautious, that knows that maybe he's heard from Jeff that Stam's got a penalty.
Yeah, potentially. Do they tell you if the driver in front's got a pen?
Yeah, that if you go on the press square and you know the menu you've got for Jack.
Yeah, yeah, too
If you
much.
click driver in front,
It tells you if they've got a pen.
it tells you how. Yeah, it tells you. It firstly tells you how far away they are, and then it says and he has a time penalty of 3 seconds or something like that.
Ah, I didn't realise he actually told you how much penalties they had this time. Ah, okay, I missed that completely. That's another bit of vital information.
Yeah, it's definitely helpful. It can sort of change whether you need to push or go for a move or something.
Vin Blanc just taking the absolute piss and setting the fastest lap in a penultimate lap. I don't know if Brennan's had a moment or if he's just coasting and can't be bothered.
Who, Marin?
Brennan, sorry.
Oh, Brennan.
He's about to get...
well, he's getting the point if he takes it to the end, and that's all he can do at the moment. He's already lapped.
Yeah, unless he's been lapped twice and he's finished, I don't know. It'd come up, I'm sure, wouldn't it? Yeah, it'd come up with a flag.
It's all over the back of Stan.
There we go.
But I cannot see an overtaking opportunity, well, unless Stan gets a bad exit somewhere. Which could happen because of his tyres.
Here we go.
They've only got one final place, but
Fanatic's still only running medium ERS as well. I know he's only got 19%, but it's the last lap. You're not going to use it any other time.
Yeah, 1 or 2 corners.
And Vin Blanc does it again. Fastest lap. Sorry we missed it, mate. 1:18.9 to end the race. Stam comes on with P2. Fanatic gets P2 over Stam P3, and Alex gets P3. Ooh. Marin comes on with 4th. Bjorn gets 5th. Bjorn gets 6th, sorry.
I thought I saw Stam get a penalty earlier, but...
He left it. Good lad.
Yeah. I did sort of hint at it, but...
Destiny's going to come home in 7th. Strange race for him, to be honest. And Brennan gets the fastest lap right at the end. SJ comes as P9, P8, sorry, and Rip and Run will come on the P9. Wow, what a long race. Don't have words to say anymore. Good night.
Goodbye.
I think we had a little bit of argy-bargy at the start and then a couple of strategy calls. Oh no, I was joking. Can you imagine? Oh no, I was joking, Mark. Can you imagine ending it like that?
I was going to say, like, he hadn't even crossed the line yet, but I didn't know.
Oh god. No, we'll watch the podium ceremony. I wouldn't deprive him blank of that. There it is. In a league of his own today.
Yeah, he got the strategy right. In the end, I think he's sort of helped out by getting past Fnatic early.
Marin's troubles as well.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
That could have been a good battle, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, Vin Blanc takes the win. Fnatic comes in with 2nd, Alex PC 3rd, Stam comes on in 4th, Marin 5th, Bjorn 6th, Destiny 7th, SJ Mella 8th, Ribbon Run 9th, and Brennan in 10th. Sean, Shay, Luke, Majestic, and Katamise all did not finish. Kathy actually got disqualified. Who is your driver of the day?
I mean, I'll give it to Vin Blanc. Definitely, I know he won, but just shows the right strategy. Set 2 fastest laps at the end. I know he didn't get fastest lap, but just showed he had good pace still at the end. So
yeah, I agree with that.
Covered.
There we go. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I definitely go Vin Blanc as well. Like you said, the strategy nailed it, stayed out of trouble, and then like 11 seconds win.
Yeah, also landed a move on Fnatic. I don't know. Well, I think we saw it was at turn 3.
Yeah, I think we might have caught just the end of it. So
Yeah, no, that's fair play. That's good stuff.
there we are. Until next time, mate. Thank you very much. Join
No
us
problem.
next week where we are at Belgium, I think. TUF2.
Yeah. It's in order,
Um,
definitely.
TUF1 is at Monaco on Monday, so if you fancy watching a few more crashes and wing changes and possibly Max and Cappy dominating, then come along. Thank you very much. Good night.
Right, all.